Hello everybody, how are you? Welcome back to the Chakra Yoga series. And today we are going to be focusing on the green light center, the heart center, heart chakra. And this is where we get our feelings of love, compassion, gratitude. This lets us be able to forgive ourselves, be able to forgive others, be able to appreciate everything that we have right now in the present moment and everything that is coming into our lives. People think of gratitude as I can only be thankful once I have something. I can only be thankful once I've achieved that. You can be grateful for everything that you want to appear in your life right here and right now and live in the moment. And that is really the missing piece that most people don't know about when it comes to attracting things into their life, when it comes to manifesting things in their life, is that being grateful for things now and living in the present as if they've already happened, experience that gratitude, that love of what it would feel like to achieve things right here and right now in the present. So, as we're going through this practice, I want you to visualize the green light. So you can use this green that's like on the mat, or you could use a darker green, whichever color vibes best with you. A lot of people have deep love, they have a lot of love. So I've heard some people say that they visualize a very deep green, a very dark green, and that's not a bad thing. Whereas some people who are new to the yoga practice, to the chakra series, envision light greens because they are opening up their heart center, opening up their heart chakra, and being present in compassion and gratitude right now. So we're going to start in a seated position in lotus. If it's not comfortable for you to sit in lotus, so with one foot over the other, guys is right over left, girls is left over right. If you're not comfortable with this, then grab a pillow or a blanket or something, sit under your hip bone so you're sitting up a little bit, so it's a little bit more comfortable. And really make sure that you're sitting up nice and tall on your sit bones. I'm just going to take a couple of deep breaths. Close your eyes, and we're just going to take a couple of deep breaths before we get started so that you can really connect with the heart chakra. So breathing in through your nose. Breathe deep into your heart center. And sigh it out through your mouth. Two more. Breathe in. Last one. Inhale. Now, keep your hands on your knees where they are. And what we're going to do is we're going to start to open up our chest, open up that heart center. So with your hands on your knees, bring your heart forward. I'm going to turn this way so you guys can see a little bit better. Bring the heart forward, pull the shoulder blades down and back behind you. Really stretch that chest forward. Inhale. And as you exhale, round the back, rock all the way back onto your sit bones. Release the shoulders, really curl forward. Inhale. Pull it forward, pull your shoulders back. Exhale, round the other way. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back up to center now. Now take your hands, interlace your fingers, and reach them forward. So turn your hands over, reach them forward. Pull, roll, round the back. You can pull your shoulders forward. Feel like you're pulling up with a straight in the middle of your spine, pulling your spine backwards. You're looking for as much length and distance in your back as possible, in your spine. Now inhale, come up, center. Reach up high. Unclasp your fingers slowly, put them behind you on the floor. And as you exhale, arch your chest forward, really pushing away, creating as much space as possible. Bring your shoulders down and back. And coming back to neutral, we're going to do that 2 more times. Interlace your fingers. Inhale. Round back, reach your hands forward. Hold the breath and up to center. Reach. And cross your hands, put them behind you. Exhale. Arch your chest forward, put your shoulders down and legs. Back to center. And last one. Clasp your hands, reach forward, round your back. Inhale. Hold the breath. Come up to center. Unclasp the fingers, put them behind you. Pull the shoulders back. Exhale. Arch the chest forward. Open up the heart. And back to center. This is great for opening up the chest and the shoulders, but also for stretching and lengthening the spine and the back as well. So from here, come up onto all fours, uncross your legs, come into tabletop. So your hands, whilst we're going through this practice, I want you to remember that your hands, your arms, your legs, your feet are all an extension of your body, and are all an extension of your heart. So grounding down with your hands in tabletop. I want you to pull your navel down to the floor. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Lift your gaze to the center of heart. Inhale. Exhale, round into cat. Make sure you're grounding down through your feet and your hands to the floor. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. Inhale. And exhale, last time. Inhale, come back to flat back. Tuck your toes. We're going to first downward dog. Lift with your hips. Point your tailbone to the sky. Now, if you're finding that you're a little bit forward in your downward dog, you might want to lift your toes a little bit, bend the knees, so you can really sink back. Lift your tailbone to the sky and let go through your shoulders and your chest. This is a great way to take the pressure off the small of your back. Remember, you're still grounding through your hands. If you can, straighten your legs in downward dog. Keep breathing. Don't forget to breathe in through your nose. Good, 2. And 1. Now, come forward just a little bit. So you're still almost in downward dog. And you're going to bring your forearms to the mat. This is dolphin pose, starting dolphin pose. So, drop your head to the floor. If this is too hard, keep that bend in your knee. You're looking to lengthen your upper body more so than your leg this time. If you can do it with a straight leg, awesome. You might have to walk your hands forward just a little bit. Inhale. As you exhale, come forward and hover. So you're working your shoulders here a little bit and really stretching the back of your shoulders. It's still connected to your heart center, still creating space in the heart center. And inhale back. If your head touches the floor, that's awesome. If you feel you need to step your feet in a little bit to get more of a stretch or back, that's totally up to you. Remember, this is your practice. You do what feels comfortable for you. And inhale, come forward. So you're stretching out the back of those shoulders in the heart center. Exhale back. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale, come forward to hover. And exhale back into downward dolphin. Okay, bring your hands back up. Stretch out in downward dog. Pedal the feet out just a little bit. We've been there for a while. They're probably getting a little stiff, a little sore. Keep keeping as much distance in your shoulders and your heart. So if you find your arms are up by your ears, roll the shoulder blades down away from your ears. Okay, inhale, walk your feet to the front of the mat. So you're coming into a fold. Fold all the way over your knees. If you need to bend your knees, that is perfectly fine. The more you bend your knees, the more weight you take off the back. Just twist a little bit to either side, nice and slow. And back to center. Next inhale, straighten the legs. Come into flat back, so elongate the spine as far forward as you can. Exhale, fold. Inhale, elongate the spine. This time, bring your arms up and around as you rise, keeping that back nice and straight. Hands meet at prayer. And exhale to heart center. Now, while we're here in mountain pose, we're going to do a couple more that are going to really open up the chest, the shoulders, and start working on bringing that green light energy into our bodies. So, ground down through your feet. Ground down through your feet. Inhale, arms up. Bring your hands together with your pointer fingers still up, follow all your other fingers down. This point helps you to focus your energy. So you're sending and receiving that compassion, that green light energy at the same time. Okay, inhale and reach. Exhale, slowly bend over to the left. Now, I'm going to do it from here so you guys can see. This is standing crescent. Inhale slowly back to the center. Exhale over to the right side. You're creating as much length and distance in both sides. That's why we reach first. Inhale to center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale, let your arms. Now, make sure you're at the top of your mat. We're going to move into our warrior pose. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, arms Swoop out to the side, swan dive to the floor, fold over your knees. Inhale to flat back. Make sure you're elongating that spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back into downward dog. Now on your next inhale, you're going to take your right foot high. Exhale, bring your knee forward. Inhale, high again. This time when you're exhale, bring your knee forward, step your foot right between your hands. If you can't make it all the way, grab it and pull it up forward. Now turn your left foot so your toes are pointing to the back wall. Windmill your arms up into warrior two. Now imagine there is a glass pane between your front and your back, and you are flat along those two pieces of glass. Sinking over your right foot, over your right knee over your right toe, and sinking down at the same time. Look along your right hand. 3 breaths here. 2 and 1. Now, on your next inhale, turn your right hand up, reach back, left hand on your right leg. If you can't go all the way back, that's perfectly fine. Use your left hand as support on your right leg, and just go as far as you can, as far as comfortable, stretching that right side out. Inhale, rise back to warrior. And exhale, bring your hands down to frame that right foot. Turn the left foot so the toes are up. Step back into downward dog. Two breaths. And 1. Now left leg goes high this time. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose in between your hands. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose in between your hands. Step your left foot forward this time. Put your right foot down so your right toes are pointing perpendicular straight out. Windmill the arms up into warrior. Other side. Making sure you're in between those two panes of glass. Pushing your left knee over your left big toe, sinking the hips down. 3 breaths. Inhale. Make sure you're gazing out over those left fingers, keeping the shoulders square, opening the chest, opening the heart. 2 and 1. Same as on the other side. Turn the left hand up. Inhale, tip back as far as you can. If you need to put your hand on your right leg, that's perfectly fine. As far as you can, as is comfortable. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to the warrior. Next inhale, hands frame the foot, turn the right foot up onto the toes, step the left foot back, downward dog. 3, 2, and for 1. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga to the floor. And this time, as you inhale, drop your feet so they're flat on the mat. Push back with your hands into child's pose. Make sure you're not putting your shoulders up to your ears, keep them down and away. Present your heart to the floor. This really helps you to ground into that gratitude, that green love light center, for all the benefits that we just did through our practice. And this is going to ground them into your body, into your heart, and help you to carry them through into the day. A couple more deep breaths here. As you breathe in, fill up your entire back, starting in the small of your back, working up the mid, your diaphragm, up into your chest, your heart, and then release. One more breath, and then inhale and slowly roll up, starting with your sit bones. Pull your sit bones down towards your heels. Roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. So you come to a sit, shoulders down, chest open. Now, last move before we go, guys. Come back into your seated position where we started today. You finish where we started today. This is a great way to come full circle in your practice. So make sure you're sitting up nice and tall on your sit bones. We're going to do just a little bit of a twist. Really finish opening up the heart and the shoulders. So take your right hand onto your left knee. Take your left hand behind your body. Hold gently. Hold with your right hand. So you pull your right shoulder open and push with the left. Sitting nice and tall. If this is enough for you, then that's fine. If you want a little bit more of a deeper twist and stretch, take your left hand behind your neck, and as you're twisting, reach up with your left shoulder, up and back. That's an arch twist. For 3, for 2, and 1. Release the left hand first, and then the right hand coming back to center. Hands on knees, arch forward. Raise your heart. Inhale, and exhale to release back to center. And we're going to do the other side. Left hand on the right knee, the right hand goes behind you for the twist. Hold your left. Push your right shoulder back, open your heart, lifting up through your spine. 3. Once some more, put your right hand behind your neck, push up and twist open, giving that right side a gentle stretch. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Release the right hand down again. Release the left and come back to center. Now, hands on your knees, close your eyes. We're just going to do a short visualization so that our bodies can absorb the benefit of the practice that we just did today. Bring your attention to your heart center. In through the nose and out through the nose, and nice and slow. There is no counting on the breath here. This is whatever feels natural for you. the sensations that you're feeling right now, good, bad, ugly, whatever they may be, pull them into your heart center. Like your body is full of energy and you're pulling it, contracting it back into your heart center. Slowly, a little bit at a time, with each inhale, pull more of that energy in. If you're feeling great, nice and loose, and nice and stretched out, then be thankful for having this moment to yourself. Stretch out your muscles, stretch out your body, your mind, your soul. If you've got some twinges or you're feeling a little bit stiff, be grateful for that, because you know some of the areas that you need to take care of yourself today. Maybe you need to do a couple of extra stretches after this video is over, or maybe you need to go and put a hot pack or an ice pack on those areas. And be thankful, because your body knows when it's not right, and your body will tell you when things are not right. Just take this moment and thank yourself for allowing yourself to do this practice, to really focus on your green light, your love light that you show to others, that you show to your parents, your kids, your family, your friends. This practice just allows you to be who you are, and be able to generate that compassion for others as well as yourself. Taking time out to do practice every day for yourself is self-love, and that is the most important thing that you can ever do for yourself. Always love yourself first, no matter big, tall, short, skinny, whether you've got scars or there's things about your body or your life that you're not happy with. Just love yourself for who you are, that you are in transition mode, that you are learning and growing and evolving every single day. So, eyes open gently. Thank you everyone for joining me in this Green Light Heart Chakra Yoga today. It's a pleasure to have you all. I will have the complete video without the interruptions of the internet up for you guys very, very shortly. So make sure that you go and do it without the interruptions in there. Give this video a thumbs up or some love. If you got value out of it, share it to your groups, your pages, your walls. Give the value to somebody else. You might just change somebody's day by sharing this with them. So from my heart to yours, namaste. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you again later.